Hey y'all, made a much more fun and uh, old but gold Stasis build that still isn't just turret spam. I have a different build set up for that now, thanks to a channel called Imagine a Build. He's the go-to shade binder build crafter, and he does such a good job explaining builds. I'd highly recommend him. Um, but I went back and just made a good old Stasis Crystal spam build, and I managed to get Buried Bloodline. It doesn't require Buried Bloodline, but why wouldn't you want Devour for healing and even more grenade energy? If you don't have it, probably stick to Tessellation. But in case you haven't been able to tell at this point, I really like Verity's Brow. It's one of my favorite Warlock exotics. I use it on so many different builds, but obviously Glacier Grenades and then Ice Flare Bolts, Glacial Harvest. Then you gotta have Whisper Shards, Whisper of Conduction. You could swap it out for Whisper of Chill for more shards if you want, but I just like the stat bumps too much to give up. Whisper of Rending is quality of life for the most part. If you wanted to, I guess you could do Whisper of Fissures instead, but unless they've fixed it, when you have Whisper of Fissures on, sometimes the Shatter won't count as weapon kills for headstone crystals, so I decided to keep it off. And then Whisper of Torment, because now when you have Frost Armor stacks, Whisper of Torment is actually really nice. And then Verity's Brow, of course, with the Harmonic Siphon, 2 assist assets. You'd be hard pressed to find me ever have any other mods on my Verity's Brow. 3 grenade kickstarts because this is full grenade spam, like as much as I can possibly get. 2 charged up. Elemental charge, stacks on stacks for getting even more charge from the shards. Probably put an Innervation on if you're using Devour. If you're not, definitely stick to Recuperation. And then a Reaper, Distribution, Bomber, just so you actually have some incentive to use your Rift. And let me overwrite that. But pretty simple. If you have Buried Bloodline, start by getting Devour going. And then just go crazy with crystals forever. I'm going to try and keep the commentary to a minimum to where you can actually hear me talking, because I've noticed for some reason my voice has been very quiet during gameplay. Oh, I just remembered I should probably mention this because it makes the build even better. Enhanced demo, headstone, bolt endings, just even more grenade energy. Just gotta make sure to keep Devour going when you start the next fight. Don't forget to proc Devour. think it may have lagged there for a second, so you may see a skip in the video. Honestly, the only reason I popped my super there at one point was because I hate those gladiators. They do way too much damage. Oh, and I got a nice Taipan with the Envious Assassin Precision Instrument. Or, not Taipan, it's the new one. Yeah. Its name is hidden. Well, I'm sure y'all have gotten it. It's a world drop. Yeah, as you can see, plenty of grenade spam, especially with Verity as in a demo weapon. Not to mention you never have to reload it. Sure, you can see the only real issue was occasionally running out of Devour. So if you don't want to use Devour, I'd recommend you getting an Aya's Luna with Headstone Unrelenting, because the extra heals from multi-kills with it can help a lot. But I think that's pretty much it. You could put a surge on if you don't want to go fully into kickstart, but I like just throwing out as many grenades as possible with this because I was pretty impressed with how quickly I could get them back, honestly. But I think that's pretty much it for this one. I got a couple more planned. I got one arc build that I'll share at some point soon with Buried Bloodline because I feel like a Devourer is exactly what a good arc build needed, because now by the time one pulse nade's in, I have the next one. They pay for themselves, it's crazy. But other than that, hope y'all enjoy this one. See you.